大丈夫か？
なんとかよかった。
やれやれだぜ。
なるほど、さすがアリオスさんたちを退けただけはあるよね。
ベル、ここまでにして。もうこれ以上私たちが戦う意味なんてないわ。
私の可愛いエリー、あなたの頼みならばと思わなくもありませんけど、知っているでしょう、私が可愛い子ほどいじめたくなってしまう性格だと。
Higher. Fire.
何を。
Who wants to do a good old-fashioned witch hunt?
ところでキーヤさん、
I'm extremely mad at the moment.
あのことをロイドさんたちは知っているのかしら？その様子では伝えていないみたいですわね。ちょうどいいですわ。ここで彼らにも教えてあげるとしましょうか。
やだ、ベル、お願い。
どういうことだ？つうかお嬢さん、うちのキーボーをあんまいじめんじゃねえっての。
あなた方は本当にキーヤさんを愛しているのですね。フロイス家が教団に託した本物の魂を持たないホムンクルス、教団が犠牲にしたあまたの魂をつなぎ合わせただけのまがいものの人形を。
今さらそれがどうした？そんなのはとっくにサイドから聞いて知っている。
Wait. Tie together the souls.
キーヤがキーヤとして私たちのそばにいること、それ以上に大切なことはないはずです。
キーヤさん、あなたは本当に幸せ者ですわね。ロイドさんたちの、いえ、関わった全ての人間の好意と愛情を集めることができて、あなたの力によって。ベル、今なんて。あなた方は不思議に思わなかったのかしら。多分出会ったばかりの頃からキーヤさんが愛しくて守りたくて仕方がなかったのでしょう。それはなぜだと思います？
まさか。
おいおい、何をバカな。
People who are like even Shirley and Wald are like, oh, that kid, you know.
あのヨアヒムはもちろんマフィアや魔獣ですらキーヤさんを積極的に害そうとはしなかった。誰とでもすぐに仲良くなり、無条件で愛されてしまう女の子。
違うの。
いいえ、違いません。あなたには無意識のうちに周りの人間の心と魂をつかむ力がある。まがいものの存在にまがいものの愛というわけですわね。
I mean, I never thought that it was I thought it was like a result of the powers, but I never really considered the, like, people, like, hesitating against the little girl to be that abnormal. So, like, all the stuff outside of... Whoa, what the fuck?
の神器は
青い神。
キア
ーこれぞゼロの至宝と青の大樹が完全に一体化した終わりにして始まりの形態。全ての時空間の因果を操るエイドスの課したカセオも打ち破る真にして義なる地上の神。青のデミウルゴスですわ。
そんなごたく知ったことか。全てはキーよ、あの子を取り戻してからだ。
おう、難しい話なんてのはそれからでも遅くはねえだろ。
巨大な霊視体の権限を確認。中枢のコア部分にキーヤがいます。
何としてもあそこからキーヤちゃんを解放しないと。
みんな、これが最後の戦いだ。全身全霊、俺たちの全てをあの青き存在にぶつけるぞ。
Okay. What do you mean with her power, though? Like, subtle... Oh my goodness. What the hell?
行くぞ。
That's... double something there? Oh no. Okay, we have CP again though. That's nice. Okay, move if you must. That's certainly a thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. She doesn't have physical. Oh, come on. Ooh, that hurt. Yep. Did you really just... Oh, no. I played that for no reason, didn't I? It's taking damage real quickly, though. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Okay. I can think what to do. Oh, I do have a CB plus 100. I didn't even realize I had one of those in this.
ありがとうございます。はい。せい。
Well, that's hitting a lot.
行くぞ。えい、じゃ。
That's hurting a lot despite everything.
エニグマ駆動。はい。来い。
Ooh, yeah, that's really adding up.
行きます。
Of course.
リカバーモード起動。これで大丈夫です。
よし。えい、と。
Huh. Going quicker than I thought it would.
駆動。 エニグマ駆動。
私の番ですね。
I did like 5,000 per, so this should be enough. Okay, that's obviously a first phase, yeah? Oh, you're doing something with time. Oh, how nice of you. You know, you might as well just have this be the... oh my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, come on. There's 3 of them, though.
はい。
Okay. What's it do? What are you doing? What are you doing?
俺の番だな。
Is that... Did I see it? I thought I saw it revive health, just like a little bit there in the UI. It doesn't actually seem like it changed what it was doing at all. Of course it did.
チャンスだ。よし、畳む。
Okay, it's doing the same damn thing. Is it laughing? Maybe I have to do so many times.
私の番ね。
Look at that.
来い。そこです。
俺の番だな。セイトゲッ
Oh, for fuck's sake. Huh.
私の番ね。
Here. I want to try something.
すまないみんな。
I want to see if I can through pure
任せてくれ。
force of will
それ。
just straight up nuking without even touching these guys. Well, outside of that at least.
そこだ。
ええ。
So I have these, so why not try it?
任せてくれ。よし。やっはっ。
ええ。ファースト発動。
了解。俺の番だな。やっと。
行きます。お任せを。やっ。
行くぞ。
私の番ね。
Okay, then do the same thing. Feel like it sucked those guys up, so maybe I need to attack everything then. This is going from a, yeah, it's doing the same laugh every time. Okay, this is going from annoying to annoying to annoying to annoying. So yeah. What's this now? I don't know. I legitimately don't know. Where's that even coming from? Why is it a rock golem? I thought this was like the higher elements. Again. Again. I only summoned 2 that time though, so... Interesting. I wonder if I really am supposed to just take it out like so many times. I mean, it's way weaker now. Okay. Okay, it has one of these for every element, I presume. Okay, I honestly don't care to watch. This is getting old really, really fucking quickly, I have to be honest. Okay. Let's try this one more way. What way that is, I don't know. I don't. I still want to do this at least.
任せて。へっ、お任せよ。来い。
Is this different? I didn't see the name of the thing, but it's doing the same exact thing as it was before. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, laugh it up, Fuzzball.
俺の番だな。
There you go. Good luck, Riksha.
それ。
Yay, that worked.
私の番です。それ。
よし。任せてくれ。
What? I don't know. I don't know. Best idea I got.
それ。
もぐもぐ。私の番ですね。せい。覚悟。お任せよ。行きます。
Oh, did I impede by accident? I might have impeded by accident. Oh my goodness! Did that work? I don't know! Did it? Something's different! Well, hello, different looking guy. Summoning more stuff still. Well, isn't that nice?
よし。
お任せよ。
I am actually legitimately at a point of just a lot of fuck it moments. I've been at this for so long between all these fucking battles at this point. Half damage sounds nice right now. That sounds less nice. Guess they're missing. They're too fucking far apart. Sounds familiar. Yes, it does.
行くぞ。 よし。
I want one that... I'm gonna assume that heals ailments too. I want to assume it does at least. Oh, come on. No! You motherfuckers! Legitimately stealing CP. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do? But also heals. Oh my goodness. There's all ailments.
それ。
助かりました。覚悟。
ありがとう。
This again.
行きます。お返しよ。お返しよ。
俺の番だな。
I'm legitimately at a... I'm gonna do whatever makes sense in my mind. I'm not even going to try to hold anything back. This makes sense in my head right now. For a variety of reasons. I don't know if I was one either way or not. Okay.
Yes.
任せて。
So, die! Okay, it looks like it's going down at the rate of a more... Oh my goodness, what are you doing? No! What are you... Oh, for fuck's sake. What are you doing? Yeah. We good? Oh, well, we're good. Oh, no. I am not far through this. Yeah, that just pushed people back? Fine. If I die here, do I restart this phase or do I restart the last phase? There's a question. Okay, which... This one, okay. Same situation too. Same situation where we die right away. That's nice. That's always nice. I don't even... I legitimately... I don't know what to do at this point. Now, I'd have to redo literally everything before this. This is just legitimately painful. This is past the point of being fun. It really is. I'll find a way through it. I think Rune of Kindness might legitimately be the best way to... Well, there's that too. At least the music's good. I'm not sure that's much of a consolation at this point. Am I not allowed to use arts against this guy? You're just immediately like, nope, 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 not that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, that. If you want to make me use specific setups to stop certain things from, like, from me being something like getting muted and stuff, if that's really what you want me to do, game, then let me have an opportunity in between battles to change up setups. For fuck's sake. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize that took that away. I am developing an idea of how I might go about this. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need to back out and set stuff up in a different way to achieve even what I have in mind properly. Well, I need to reset the recording. So, one sec.
まだやれる。それ。
ありがとうございます。覚悟お任せを。はい。エニグマ駆動。はい。エニグマ駆動。
俺の番だな。うおーた。
私の番です。ドライブ開始。私の番ですね。おいしい。
援護するぜ。よっしゃ。
私の番です。エニグマ駆動。
俺の番だな。うおーた。
お任せを。来い。たあやあ。さてと。エニグマ駆動。私の番ですね。来い。たあはい。ドライブ開始。
俺の番だな。うおーた。
動。
すまないみんな。
エニグマ駆動。任せて。
エニグマ駆動。
はい。エニグマ駆動。
ありがとう。
ええ。
エニグマ駆動。
油断しました。
俺の番だな。えいっと。
お返しよ。私の番ね。
エニグマ駆動。
さてと。エニグマ駆動。やあありがとう。さてと。
エニグマ駆動。
任せてくれ。えいっと。
行きます。ドライブ開始。ありがとうございます。任せて。
エニグマ駆動。
行くぞ。せいっと。
私の番ですね。やあ
さてとエニグマ駆動
行きます。エニグマ駆動。
任せてエニグマ駆動
よしせいと
皆さん
ありがとうございます。
ありがとう覚悟はっエニグマ駆動
さてと。ドライブ開始。
私の番ねエニグマ駆動
よしえいと
覚悟さてとエニグマ駆動
はい。エニグマ駆動。
任せてくれえいと
お任せよ来いたあ私の番ねさてとエニグマ駆動
私の番です。エニグマ駆動。
ありがとうお任せよせい
俺の番だなえいはっ
エニグマ駆動覚悟せい
私の番です。
さてとさてとさてとお任せよ。
行くぞ。せいはっ。
私の番ね。ファースト発動。
了解
承知しました。私の番です。覚悟。やっ。
行くぞ。えいっと。
さてとさてとお任せよ。せい。
任せてくれ。やっはっ。
えい。はい。それ。私の番ね。
俺の番だな。やっはっ。
私の番ですね。はっ。私の番です。えい。そこです。さてとエニグマ駆動。
よし。やっはっ。
はい。せい。任せて。エニグマ駆動。私の番だ。
そこだ。
任せとけ。
うっさ。
任せて。エニグマ駆動。
俺の番だな。俺の番だな。えいっと。
お任せよ。せい。さてとエニグマ駆動。
よし。せいやっ。そこだ。
お任せを。エニグマ駆動。さてとそこです。
任せてくれ。やっやっ
私の番ね。お任せを。
行くぞ。やっはっそこだ。
任せて。はい。エニグマ駆動。私の番ですね。来い。ありがとうございます。
よし。俺の番だな。せいやっ
私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。お任せを。せい。
そこだ。俺の番だな。えいっと。
さてとえい。やっ任せて。私の番ですね。はっ。さてと。
任せてくれ。えいやっそこだ。
私の番ね。
俺の番だな。えいやっ
行きます。そこです。はい。やっ私の番ね。
俺の番だな。やっと。
さてと。私の番ですね。やっはい。エニグマ駆動。ありがとうございます。 駆動。
よし。任せてくれ。やっと。そこだ。
お任せを。はっ。皆さん大丈夫ですか？助かりました。私の番ね。
エニグマ駆動。
さてと、そこです。
行くぞ。やっやっ。
私の番ですね。やっ。
そこだ。俺の番だな。えいっと。
私の番ね。行きます。エニグマ駆動。ありがとうございます。
エニグマ駆動。
せい。
行くぞ。えいやっ。そこだ。
任せて。さてと。エニグマ駆動。
行くぞ。任せてくれ。やっやっ。
覚悟。せい。任せて。
行くぞ。行くぞ。えいはっ。そこだ。
さてと。エニグマ駆動。
私の番ですね。さてと。ドライブ開始。
俺の番だな。せいと。
さてと。 お任せよ。来い。
よし。
さてと。エニグマ起動。
はい。
今だわ。みんな
任せてくれ。全力全開行くぞ。
承知しました。私の番ですね。来い。
さてと。
私の番ね。へい。
行くぞ。
お任せよ。
さてと。それ。
任せて。エニグマ駆動。
よし。えいっと。
覚悟。来い。ええ。
任せてくれ。任せてくれ。バースト発動。
入るわ。
えいはっ。
私の番ね。お任せを。来い。たあ。私の番です。
よし。せいはっ。
私の番ね。覚悟。はい。
Oh, thank fucking goodness. Okay, I'll record my commentary now. Okay. Okay, that was... It probably looked a lot easier than it really was. It probably did. Shall I explain all the difficulties with that fight? Shall I? Okay, so I didn't really record my commentary while it was happening. So what I'm going to do right here, right now. Okay. So that was a very unfortunate fight. I actually do not think it was designed very well. I think it was I do not think that was a good fight, basically, because it felt like the only way you could win that, at least on Nightmare, I don't know about lower difficulties, was to basically cheese the AI, which isn't that uncommon of a concept in these games, but So there's a few things I noticed as I was going through there. So basically, the AI seem extremely programmed to basically act on very specific things and always do that too. You use an S-craft. Your character's going to get vanished, or it's going to use that annihilation thing to push you all back and remove all your status buffs. You use, well, okay, so you use a support S-craft. It does that and removes the status buffs. Probably, I don't remember if I did it at the beginning. I was sort of going back and forth because I was having a hard time, because the difficulty is getting to that point and being in a good enough state so that when you get hit by the attacks, which are like 11k damage, and it's going to hit half your party at minimum at the beginning of the fight, you don't just wipe half your party right away. So maybe I don't remember what I did on that particular run, but before that there was about 5 that I just like, ooh. It actually worked out a lot better than I thought I did, because I actually had exited the okay. I'm just kidding on about this. Kia, sorry. Wait up a sec. So, its S-craft seemed to, yeah, every single time you did a support one, it pushed everyone back, and then it removed all your buffs, and then it got another turn. So it attacked you anyway, basically. So Zero Field was useless unless it was preoccupied with something else. And it couldn't react like that. If you try to cast an art, it used that godly annihilation thing, and so basically the concept that I ended up being like, this makes some sense, was that I put Ellie, because she has the the fire bell, Mars bell, I think, and it didn't. That attack didn't always properly impede you. I think it was a percentage chance, a high percentage chance, but not always. And because she had that, if she got hit with it, she'd either be impeded or she'd use it, and then she'd have another turn to start up again. So you could sort of catch him in a loop. If you use an offensive S-craft, he automatically went in he automatically went and vanished your character, basically, which is not great in its own way. So what I decided to do was not use S-crafts, just period, outside of like when I really, really needed to. And I think that was an automatic thing for the offensive ones, so you couldn't even sort of manipulate him being preoccupied with like, I guess maybe if he was casting at that point, one of those crafts or arts or whatnot, you might be able to get away with it. But in the other cases, like support ones like Zero Field, you were able to actually go about, like if he was casting, or I think he probably put priority to, I'm trying to remember if he put priority to dealing with the S-craft or dealing with the art casting. So I put Ellie in a place, and then I sort of got his AI stuck in that place, where I could also get hit with this wide range thing, and chances are it would also miss one of my 2 evasion heavy guys, and then they'd also get a counter. So basically, chip down on that, and then also the now it's funny because I didn't keep the recording, but I had one other one where I got down to like 30-20% or so, and when I first encountered that when he started doing big cast, holy moly, what he seems to do is he seems to absorb one of those little guys, and then he uses just like a massive attack based on that. Something that I think, if I was at absolutely full health, I think Lloyd might have survived by the skin of his teeth. You could technically stealth through it, I believe, because I tried that with Rixie a few times. I think it doesn't always work. I think he might have one that hits stealth, but he only uses that if everyone's in stealth, maybe, because I had one time where I was like, Rixie was the only one alive. So basically, the last time I had tried that and I got anywhere far on that, trying that same sort of strategy, I started encountering that phase, which was like, oh no, well, I don't know what to do with that. And then he, because I was actually at a point where instead of leaving that one guy alive, I was just taking out their guys. I was just taking out all the ads and letting them respawn, essentially, hoping that he wouldn't respawn them. And I was sort of just going through hell and high water just to try to make that work. And oh my goodness, I think I survived through like 5 or 6 of his attacks. I didn't keep the recording because it was like 130 gigabytes or some shit, I don't know. And I didn't have room. I've been trying to store all these, so I didn't keep that. And it was like an hour fight anyways. Like 20 minutes longer than this, and I still died at like 40%, 30%, somewhere in that range. Okay, yeah. So the strategy ended up being TO support. And the trickiest part about that was, honestly, I did not realize that his AI would become so manageable once you just like had one of those away and you took them out before he could absorb anything, because his behavior, if he absorbs one of those, is just unrelenting. Oh my goodness. Like, I had things manageable before that, and then it's just like, okay, everyone's dead, okay, everyone's dead, okay, everyone's dead. I'm using serum capsules, I'm using serum, whatever. I'm just, okay, please come back, please guys, come back. I need to revive people, come on. It's just like, and then he summons more people, and then you have 4 more ads because he absorbs them all and he brings them all back. So you have the bringing back the ads as well as him having this massive attack that'll take out basically everyone. And I think I got through like 4 or 5 phases of those, and yeah, sorry if you're interested. I didn't keep that because, so that was the second time I got particularly far. And honestly, if I did not cheese the AI like that, I do not believe I would have been able to beat that fight. If you saw my attempts before I backed off, and cheesing the AI was basically the idea I was talking about when I was like finishing up in my initial attempt, because I went through the previous 2 fights 3 times now as well. The original time through, Maribel got much easier. It's still not really a great fight to go through, and the one before it, not as great a fight either. I'm pretty sure in that one you have to. You're supposed, like, the best way to go through that is try to just like line it up so that you because if it only has one, so what it seems to do in the fight prior is, and I know I'm rambling, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to explain things because I didn't have reactions during it. In the fight prior, it seemed to absorb the ads in the same way that it did in the final phase of that fight, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think if you could take out 3 of them, then you're okay. Because basically what happened is that if it only absorbed 1, then it came back with just like a quarter of its health, and it didn't summon any more of them, so you could take it out and move on to the next phase relatively easily. But the tricky part ultimately boiled down to getting yourself in a situation where you're not completely annihilated at the very beginning. So I think I had a good, I don't know, 20 attempts just trying to get like the cheese in place where I could actually, you know, manage manipulating the AI like that, because you have all the ads at the beginning and none of them want to actually go after your evasion tanks. They all decide to go after Tio, of course. You have the very beginning where you get hit with 10,000 sort of stuff and you end up getting out of the first phase with like less than 10,000 on 3 of your 4 guys, because it's very hard to line that up perfectly. And you just sort of hope and wing in a prayer and try to stay in there until the ads go down a little bit, and you try to keep, like the reason I had Tio and Ellie, so that I had, Tio mainly was there as support and a backup for the casting AI manipulation, in case I was in a situation where I'm wearing the wrong glasses. These are my old glasses, I just realized. Sorry. Yeah, Tio was there to manipulate the AI if Ellie got in a weird situation, for example, using her S-craft and not being able to move for a long time, something like that. And then also to support, because the heals went so quickly in terms of cast time, she is able to do that without being caught up in that, typically. And it was really helpful when she used the Rune of Kindness, and after using the Zero Field and you tried to use Scally Annihilation, that really, really worked well. Honestly, I cannot imagine a run working better than that one at that point. I'm honestly very thankful I got through that, because honestly I don't think that fight was fun, because I think the only way you could really get through it was cheesing, and it felt like there was really just one way. I hate fights like that, where it feels like there's one real strategy, where it's like, it's not really a, okay, here's the situation, apply your solution. It's a, here's the situation, apply the solution. Those are not nearly as fun, and I hate it when games are like that in designs of anything. It's not fun, honestly. And it's not satisfying to beat either. Really, honestly, I think that was a horrible boss fight. It's probably the worst one I've played in any of these games, honestly. I don't think I've ever felt like I had to use a very specific strategy just to make something work in any boss fight I've done before. It's always been like, you'll have varying degrees of success and in terms of the pains of getting to the victory, but you can use a lot of different strategies. Maybe because it's Nightmare. Maybe that is the reason. But that thing was just set up to basically say, hey, you know the whole toolkit that you had during this entire game? You know, all those mechanics you learned, and you tried to, between these 2 games, you tried to master and learn and strategize around. Okay, you can't use like 90% of those now. Go have fun. And this is gonna be the hardest one. This guy's gonna hit the hardest. He's gonna etc. 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 Unless the game really wants to tell me that the mastery of the strategy in this game is really cheesing the AI, then yeah, yep, no, didn't like it. At least there was good music. At least there was good music. They did make up for a little bit of it. But oh god, we did not get any sort of experience screen there, so I am going to go ahead and assume that was the very last battle, and I'm going to restart my recording because I did go to sleep and come back to this, so maybe that helped a little bit. I think it was like, I was trying to finish this yesterday, and it was, I think I stayed up to like 4 a.m. trying to get through stuff. And eventually I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go to sleep. And you know, I actually had come up with a strategy to deal with all the craft stuff I was expecting, and I didn't have to use it. So the like mishap sort of like version of the popcorn recipe gives you stealth. You can get a food item that gives you stealth. I also went through the recipes and got as many CP regenerating items as possible. So my plan was to try to line up burst and all that sort of stuff, and when things went badly, try to get as many people as possible under stealth whenever he hit me. So that was actually my strategy there, and then it became way more easy than I thought it would when you didn't actually have him absorbing any of those. Because the first time I went through, I went burst and I tried to attack them all, but because of the fact that by that point you don't really have like the stat buffs, and you need to get like turns to increase your stat buffs at the same time. I couldn't do like Lord Inferno Ellie and just take them all out or anything like that. Even with that, I'm pretty sure that didn't take all the ads out by themselves. And then if you try to do an S-craft to hit everyone, then you have the beautiful situation where you get vanished, which might not be the worst thing in the world unless everyone else dies. But yeah, I kept being incapable. Like the first time I like barely didn't make it, and I think he got one of them, and then he attacked. It's like everyone is like, oh shit, on my heels. And then I'm sorry, I'm rambling, but honestly, just if you don't care, just jump ahead a little bit and find the point where you're jumping. I need to talk about this because this was a frustrating fight. It was a frustrating fight. I am gonna restart the recording though, so oh yeah, so yeah, you get knocked off there, and then any sort of thing that you try to have in order to try to take out all of them, which at that point was 4, because I didn't like hold one off and just not kill it, because apparently that's enough to stop him from resummoning them. It just happened to line up in a way where he summoned them. Everyone was all of them were at full health, messing with my guys, knocking down their health and whatnot, and then proceeding to immediately being in a situation where, yeah, honestly, I was at the point where it's like, I do not care anymore. I don't care what I have to do to finish this. It doesn't feel like there's a satisfying way to complete it in the first place, like some of the other battles. So, yeah, it's done. And I will never talk about it again. Until later, probably. Okay, be right back. Restarting recording. And back, okay. Hey, Kia, you doing better now? All that, what were we even talking about before all this? I don't remember.
これは悲しみ、そして絶望。
キア、しっかりしろ。聞こえてるなら返事をしてくれ。
そんな、まさかこのままかつての幻の至宝のように。
Oh, for you motherfucker.
それって自分自身の手で消滅してしまった。ロイドさん、なんですの？
どうするつもりだ？
大丈夫だ。そこで待っていてくれ。俺が必ずこの子を、キアをこの手で。
Oh, no. That's looking like a black hole at a point. That can't go well. World of Zero.
Kokowa. みんなは、キアはどこに行ったんだ？どう考えても普通の場所じゃなさそうだ。むやみに動き回るわけにもいかなさそうだけど。どうしてだろう。こんなに何もない場所なのに。
Wait. Were you just talking about not being reckless after what you just did?
なぜか不安や恐れは不思議なほど感じない。一体この場所は。
どんな状況でも 慌てずに踏みとどまって現場の把握に努める。だいぶ捜査官として板についてきたじゃないか。
Oh.
おう、なんだ、どうしたロイド。久しぶりの再会に口も聞けないくらい驚いたのか。
兄貴なのか。
兄貴だなんてカッコつけてんじゃねえっての。前みたいに兄ちゃんって呼べばいいだろうが。
Oh, interesting. I guess this isn't too out of left field given the nature of what's going on.
二人しかいないんだから遠慮なく甘えていいんだぜ。
Oh, you're such a good big bro. You're so cool and awesome and...
放っておいてくれよ。でもその減らず口間違いなく兄貴みたいだな。夢でもないみたいだし、一体どういうことなんだ。
ああ、どうやらここはあの子の内面の一部らしいな。
Let's not think about that more deeply.
あらゆる可能性を内包しつつ世界を再構成できるゼロの世界。どうやらそんな場所らしい。
ゼロの世界。兄ちゃんが兄貴が現れているのも関係があるのか。
ああ、おそらくあの子は過去の時空間に干渉することで俺という存在を知ったんだろう。そしてお前やセシル、アリオスやティオたちのためにも俺を蘇らせようとしたのかもしれん。
Yeah, I can imagine her doing that.
兄貴を蘇らせる。
That would change so much, though. Seriously, how is this supposed to deal with the paradoxes?
まあ正確には今の世界を俺が死ななかった世界に紡ぎ直すってことだろうけどな。どうだロイド、お兄様が戻ってきたら嬉しいか、それともうざったいか。
Oh, is this a test? This feels like a test. Of all the things we said beforehand.
そんなの嬉しいに決まってるだろ。でも
俺が死んだ後の時間をそこで頑張ってきた人々の努力を否定することにもなる。ま、当然そうなるだろうな。特務支援課だったか。俺も参加してお前らと一緒にいろんな事件を解決している世界もあり得たのかもしれねえが、それは今のお前らの世界じゃない。
But it would be an awesome world. Just not this world.
はあ、本当にそんな世界があったらどんなに楽しくて嬉しくて幸せだろうと思うけど、それでも僕は。
ああ、それでいい。お前がそう言えるようになったのを俺は誇りに思うぜ。本当にあの甘えん坊がよくここまででかくなったもんな。
兄ちゃんなんかに甘えた記憶はないっての。セシル姉にならともかく。
Don't go that route, don't go that route.
そうだったな。セシルも自分のために歩き始めてもいい頃合いだ。なんだったらお前思い切ってアタックしてみたらどうだ。
Wait, say that in proper English.
天然ボケだからなかなか気づいてくれなさそうだけどな。
No, I refuse.
うるさい。セシル姉をバカにするな。兄ちゃんなんかにはもったいない最高の女性なんだからな。
違いない。まあお前も自分の相手はちゃんと見つけたみてえだから余計なお世話ってもんか。リーシャって言ったか。
Oh, it's acknowledging the choice. Neat.
いろいろ抱えてるみてえだがお前にはもったいないようなけなげでいい子じゃないか。
Oh, way too good.
別にそういう関係ってわけじゃないけど、でも見守ってあげたい存在であるのは間違いないかな。できれば兄貴にもリーシャに会ってほしかった。エリーやランディ、それにもちろんティオにも。
ティオか。いろいろあったみてえだが、いい子に育ってくれて何よりだぜ。エリーってのは才色兼備で行動力もあるお嬢様だったか。
Oh, tell Randy that. I'd be so happy to hear you say that.
ランディってのもバカっぽくて、なかなか楽しそうなやつみてえだし、いい仲間に恵まれたみたいだな。
ああ、最高の仲間たちさ。兄貴、そろそろ行くよ。大切なものを取り戻してみんなのところに帰るためにも。またいつか会えるよな。
ああ、もちろんだ。俺はお前たちの近くにいる。泣きたくなったら、甘えたくなったら、いつでも呼んでくれりゃいい。
Wait, how does the afterlife work? Hey, you want to explain, please? Just real quick, please.
わかった。でもどんなに苦しくても壁は乗り越えられると思う。みんながいてその向こうにある明日をつかむためだったら。だから大丈夫。安心して見守っていてくれよな。
生意気言いやがって。今のお前ならあの子を本当の意味で見つけられるはずだ。殻の中に閉じこもったお姫様を見つけ出して抱きしめてやれ。
ああ、さよなら兄貴。
そう、生きている限り壁はいつだって現れるもんだ。大切なのは乗り越える意志と、その先にどんな光を見出すか。気晴れよ、ロイド・バニングス。
He's a good brother. Almost wish he came back just so that he and Cecil could not make me worry about Lloyd in that sense. Okay, Kia. Road of Ein. I don't know what an Ein is.
見つけた。
どうして？
Has every
声
time
が聞こえたからさ。
has every time she said come find me, has it been from here? Maybe that's it. That would make a lot of sense.
いつだって俺はキーヤの声が聞こえていた。耳を澄ませて感じていたら、キーヤの心の声がどこにいるかが分かったよ。
そっか。でもキーヤ、ロイドにそんな風にしてもらう資格なんてない。だってキーヤは。
キーヤ、それは違う。生まれがどうであろうと。
違わないよ。キーヤは本物の人間じゃないし、心や魂だって本物じゃない。
Honestly, with how I see this world working, I think it really doesn't matter.
そんな風に優しくしてもらえる、守ってもらえる資格なんてなかった。それなのにキーヤは。
なあ、キーヤが俺たちのところに来てから半年以上経って、どれだけの幸せを俺たちにくれたと思う？多分それはキーヤが感じた幸せと同じか、それ以上だと思う。キーヤはさ、俺たちといて楽しくなかったか？
楽しかった。すごく幸せだった。 でもそれはロイドたちがそう感じるようにキーヤが仕向けただけかもしれない。
I don't know how it works, but I get the feeling that you were merely using your power not to change our minds, but to change the situation in a way that best favored you.
大切なみんなの心を操っていただけかもしれない。
And if that's really how it works, honestly, no matter how you manipulated it, then what we feel is what we feel.
そんなのって。
こら、な、きっかけはどうかは知らないよ。俺たちには操られた実感もないし、それにそんな風にだったら別に操られたって構わないと思う。子猫や人間の赤ちゃんだって無条件に愛らしくて守りたくなる存在だろ。キーヤのそうした力だってせいぜいその程度じゃないのか。
The power of cuteness.
そして俺たちの過ごした時間はそんな力なんかじゃ測れない。俺と一緒に料理の練習をしたり、同じベッドで寝て寝坊したこと、エリーと一緒に本を読んだり、みんなの洗濯物を屋上に干したこと、ティオと一緒に掃除をしたり、ミッシーの限定グッズを買ったこと、ランディと一緒にポーカーをしたり、露店街に買い出しに行ったこと、課長と洗い物をしたり、サイトたちと昼寝をしたこと、それが嘘だったなんて本当にキーヤは思うのか。
それは嘘じゃないと思う。
だったらそれが俺たちにとっての真実だ。そしてその真実がある限り、この先どんな困難が迫ろうと俺たちは決して負けはしない。だからキーヤ、一人で全部背負う必要はないんだ。それはキーヤも含めて俺たち全員で頑張ればいいんだから。それが仲間で家族っていうものだろ。
ロイドロイドロイド
キーヤ相変わらずいい。さあ帰ろう。このまま抱っこするからちゃんと捕まっている。
When did it get down there?
ロイドキーヤも戻って来てくれた。
ただいまみんな。
It's okay, Kia.
ロイドよかった。キーヤも大丈夫ですか。
どうやら元の姿に戻ったみてえだが。
ああ、 もう大丈夫だ。ほらキーヤ、みんなに言うことがあるだろ。
ごめんなさい。ずっと心配かけて、勝手なことばかりして。
Oh, there's a good girl.
それから来てくれてありがとう。キーヤちゃん、お礼なんて必要ないです。
まあ帰ったらお尻ペンペンくらいは覚悟しろよ。
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that, Randy.
ああ、もう泣くことないだろ。
よかった。これが絆。
まったくつまらない幕引きですわね。
Oh, fuck you.
マリアベルさん、
ベル、まだやるつもりなの？
I'm surprised there's still structure around us. Is this place not gonna fall apart?
やるも何もキーヤさんから司法の力は失われてしまった。黒い助の1000年の猛襲とともに。
ベル、教団の悪夢も本当の意味で終わりですか？
ええ、ですがこの先さらなる最悪がクロスベルを待ち受けているでしょう。特にエレボニアはどちらの勢力が内戦に勝利しても侵攻してくる可能性は高いはず。そうなればカルバードも対抗して軍を派遣するのは間違いありません。ええ。
だろうな。
I mean, you caused this fucking situation. It could have at least been like manageable otherwise.
ですが司法を失った以上あなた方に食い止める術はない。それは分かっていますわよね。
それでも俺たちはキーヤと共にこの選択を選んだ。最悪という壁を共に乗り越え、明日という光をつかむために。だから後悔はしません。
今まで以上に忙しくなるでしょうね。
だがここに来るまでだって散々苦労してきてるからな。
まっすぐ、ただひたむきにみんなで乗り越えるだけです。
私も及ばずながら力になります。
付き合いきれませんわね。まあそういうことならばせいぜい頑張るといいでしょう。
We still need to arrest you. You're acting like we're not gonna do that. Oh, wait. Right, she has teleportation abilities.
マリアベルさん。
ああ、イアン先生ですけど仮死状態にしただけですわ。
Oh. How come? Never being willing to actually commit to anything.
きちんと処置すれば助かるでしょう。
Whatever.
それと司法の力が失われたことで大樹もじきに消滅するでしょう。
It's not that I don't want him to live, but commit to the emotional points that you're gonna ram home. Come on.
もって数時間、せいぜい早めに脱出なさいな。
あんた
どうして？
今回の顛末がどうなってもクロスベルは立つつもりでしたから、ウロボロスのマスター殿に欠けた人の代わりを務めるよう望まれていたので。
はあ。
使徒、結社の最高幹部ですか？ベル、あなた。
エリー、そんな顔しないでちょうだい。大陸がこうなってしまった以上、いずれまた会う機会もあるでしょう。それまでの間、遠くの地よりしかと見せていただきますわよ。
Distant land. Arianrod said that as well.
あなた方の悪あがきをね。
ベル。
それとお父様ですけど、極刑は勘弁してあげてちょうだい。
Yeah, we can't have more than the 0 people die than have already died.
クロスベルの立て直しに少しは役に立つでしょうから。
Named characters.
それでは皆さん、ごきげんよう。
We're trading this way too. Okay, fine. What if she got her teleportation from Ouroboros then? No wonder. What? The missing one, would that be Wiseman then?
ベル、最後まで勝手なんだから。
Well, that was unexpected. It was a heavy musical beat. Okay, yeah.
確かに致命傷じゃない。みんな手分けしてイアン先生をメルカバに運ぼう。それにアリオスさんたちも解放して運ぶ必要があるだろう。
あと数時間で大樹が崩壊するそうですから急ぐ必要がありそうです。
メルカバに連絡をして手分けした方が良さそうですね。
それにしても最後までマリアベルさんはマリアベルさんでしたね。
ああ、あんだけのことをしたのにどこか憎みきれねえっていうか。
I can.
あれも人徳ってやつなのかね。
Does the game want me to not hate her? Because I totally do at this point.
ベルは多分どこまでも自分に正直なんだと思う。一度やりたいと思ったことは何のためらいもなくあらゆる方法でそれを成し遂げようとする。
No, don't try to redeem her ass.
たとえ一人でも全く気にせず。でもみんながベルみたいに強いわけじゃない。
ああ、だからこそ人は家族や仲間が必要なんだと思う。壁を乗り越えまだ見ぬ明日の光を掴むためには。
ま、光が見えるのはまだまだ先にはなりそうだが、それでもなんとかなりそうって気分にはなってくるな。
はい、ここにいる人間だけでもこれだけのことができたんです。クロスベルにいる人たちが一丸となれば何だってできますよ。
確かにそうですね。キーヤも頑張る。みんなと一緒に大切な場所を守るために。キーヤちゃん千人力です。
その息だぜ。
ああ、一緒に頑張ろう。特務支援課撤収。アリオスさんたちを回収しつつメルカバで大樹より離脱する。戻ろう、俺たちのクロスベルに。
Let's go! I'm gonna assume Shirley and
こうして俺たちは無事クロスベル市へ戻った。
no idea what they're saying.
ディーター大統領、いや市長は改めて逮捕されることとなり、しばしの間マクダエル議長がクロスベル市長を兼任することになった。そして別れ。
I heard Dieter in there.
こうして俺たちは無事クロスベル市へ戻った。アルテリア報告へと帰って行き、
That's not helpful.
他の来訪者もそれぞれの道のため。
ディーター大統領。
クロスベルに
Oh,
長屋が借り、
wow.
市長は
Okay,
改めて逮捕され
mistakes
る
were
ことに
made.
なり、
Mistakes were made.
しばしの間マクダエル議長がクロスベル市長を兼任することになった。
ウロボロスは彼らの計画を遂行するためさらなる力を
そして
大陸全土へ干渉を始め、内戦が
ワジたちは
続いていた
後遺症の残ったバルドとアルテリア報告へと帰って行き、
Oh, he went with them?
勝利を収めた。
他の来訪者も
それぞれの道のため
And they
ク
went
ロスベ
back.
ルに長い別れを告げた。クロスベルは帝国の占領下2年に及ぶ苦難の季節を迎える。片やうごめく者たちがいた。見喰らう蛇は彼らの計画を遂行するためさらなる力を得て大陸全土への干渉を始め、
Oh, Shirley was with them.
内戦が続いていたエレボニア帝国では鉄血宰相が貴族勢力を駆逐し勝利を収めた。そしてクロスベルは帝国の占領下2年に及ぶ苦難の季節を迎える。
Yeah, I see the Erebonian flags now. Okay. Yeah, I can assume stuff from the pictures at the very least. Dieter was arrested. A lot of people went their ways. Wald went with the church. Shirley also went with Maribel with the Ouroboros guys. And imagine if I hadn't played Cold Steel. I'd be like, wait, what happened? I just see like I probably wouldn't recognize the Erebonian flags either if I hadn't. At least not without being like, huh? Wait, what? Oh. Arios is back on our side. Okay, cool. I assume this is what everyone's doing, but... CGF and Crossbell police working together, presumably on resistance. She properly returned with them. Wald became a squire, looking at that outfit. He gets a red one. He's like, what, I have to wear one of these in white or blue? Fuck that, give me a red one. Ah, you have updated looks for a lot of guys. Lloyd, you're looking more like your brother. Oh, okay. I assume that song wasn't originally meant for that. To be continued. Another Place's story. Arabonia. And Cold Steel 3, here we come. Even so, we... Competent detective. Thank you. A legendary detective. Yay! Extra mode. Yeah, sure. Save clear data. Not about to do New Game Plus, but... Oh. Extra.
エクストラモードだよ。得点を解放しちゃう。
I don't know what they say. Okay. I assume this is... Because I was told previously, like, I could go back and watch some of the, other character... the other characters... like, events before the Crossbell stuff. Okay. What do we got? Choice weapon. Hard difficulty. Nightmare difficulty. Okay, you only get them for hard and nightmare. Got it. I can prove I beat her too. Yay. And I didn't keep the Noel one. Fine. Even so, we. Okay. There's a few ones I got near the Dazzling Tactics. Achieve tactical bonus of 4.0 or greater. What does that even mean? Oh, like we did so many things for like the experience stuff? S break 100 times. 100 preemptive. 500 victories. I didn't get 1,000. I didn't defeat over 2,000. I used burst a lot. I did. All 7 master... Oh, right. I didn't get all the different ones up, did I? Use the strongest defensive fire too. Okay, no, I didn't really go out of my way for that. I didn't get to level 120. Yeah, I learned all the comic grabs. That's good. Never did that, no. Nightmare difficulty, though. Oh, God, that was a painful, painful last battle. Yeah, I'm pretty okay. I haven't hit 100 hours? Where was I at? $90 hours, okay. So, bar redoing stuff, so that actually probably... I don't think I left this just sitting very often, so that probably actually is closer to 95 to 100 hours. Whew, okay, well... This has been one hell of a road. So... I'm still sort of peeved about that last boss being just not fun. Oh my goodness. But, in general, I really like these games. Let's see. If I had to put them with the other ones, I'd say... I'm not sure I liked Azure more than Zero. I actually sort of, like, see them sort of in the same light. There's a lot of things I liked about Zero, and a lot of things that felt down to earth that were really cool, even if the ending was a bit... Maybe that's the... If I like this more than Zero, it's because Zero had a bit more of a left swing, left field. If I like this more than Zero, it's probably more because of, yeah. Because Zero had a bit more of a... From the thing that I was really enjoying about Zero, the sort of down-to-earth, sort of detective, sort of... That sort of aspect of it. It sort of took a big swing into the left field. And, this, it had that change, but it was very coherent throughout. I honestly think both of them were very well paced. I'd probably put this as my favorite at the moment, if just a slight notch above Cold Steel in Zero. Graphically, yeah, it's probably a good thing they moved on from this. You really started to see the limitations. You had times where they tried to do like a unique angle or something like that, and it's just like, yeah, that looks awkward. And you can tell them getting a little bit more ambitious and moving away from the style in some of the cutscenes, especially the more cinematic ones. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of the art style for like the game world, particularly in Sky or these. But it's not bad. It's like I'm used to it at this point, essentially. So it's like, yeah. It's not really a detraction. Musically, I thought both versions were very good. I cannot honestly say there was any track in either version that I would particularly disappointed in. And honestly, I prefer the Evo stuff at minimum because it has better sound quality, and honestly, even when there's like some instrumentation change, usually it's about the same in terms of quality, and the production puts it over, even on like most of the songs levels. people tend to speak. Honestly, I don't think I don't think I could ever trust anyone's opinion on anything that is really bad in terms of music in this series. Anyways, typically I think they're like, I don't know. I don't think whenever I hear anyone say, "Oh, this song's bad," I vaguely remember people saying that the Final Boss's song was bad, and now that I think back on it, it's like, no, what are you talking about? That was awesome. Some really good. It hit some really good guitar solos, and it had a really good, just like epic feeling of sweeping and strings and stuff like that in the choir and whatnot. I don't know how it compares to the original. I haven't listened to that at this point. I might change my mind later, but I'm doubtful, because every time I've been told something's been like horrible or something like that in any of those, it's never been the case. Usually it's someone just leaning a bit too hard into the hyperbole of them liking something more, either from emotional attachment or a little thing that makes them like it more. So outside of that, story-wise, did we ever figure out what exactly, like, so the Zero was supposed to be like the origin of possibility, right? In a sense. I guess it makes sense, trails from Zero and trails to Azure. Zero to Azure. Story-wise, though, yeah, I found it very good. That was a bit of an abrupt ending, and it's sort of unfortunate I couldn't read any of that. I have no idea what it says, ultimately. So I'm not really going to comment too much more on that. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm very interested to see how this all dies into Cold Steel 3. I do know some people are, I have seen, artwork of various characters in Cold Steel format from Crossbell and Sky Games, so I am aware that there are characters coming back at some point or another. Whether they're in 3, 4, what capacity they come back in, I don't know. So I'll be interested to see how everything ties together. I don't actually... at this point, it's not really so much a matter of, do I think the story is good? It's like, because it's just one big story to me at this point. And it's all good. I really felt they sort of really upped the ante from the Oriole into something that now could just literally control causality itself. That is a huge jump. What are they going to do in Cold Steel, I wonder? What was Ouroboros trying to achieve? Because they obviously... So if Belle was going with them, she obviously was working for their goals, right? I don't know. Maybe they're trying to do something of the nature like that sept-terrion of Zero, where you take essentially a maybe you take all the different... I mean, yeah, maybe that's it. Like, the whole thing about the sept-terrion of Zero being able to rival the power of the goddess, maybe you take all the different sept-terrions and you combine them into one super one. Maybe that's ultimately what it is in order to bring down the goddess or something like that. Maybe that's the idea. Well... I imagine I'll come back to this at least a little bit. It seems Shizuku got to keep her eyesight, though, so that's a positive. Shame she couldn't just go and fix Ilya's situation. I suppose she recovered in the end. Would have been I suppose there would have been some situations where you could have just been like, yeah, let's fix these people in the hospital real quick. Sort of surprising she didn't. Honestly, there's some things in this game. Combat-wise, I haven't talked about combat. I felt like you could really feel the evolution to what you saw in Cold Steel. Mind you, I'm a little forgetful on what was in Cold Steel in the first place. It's literally been years. So when I jump into Cold Steel 3, there's going to be a lot of a learning curve there. That's like 2 games worth that I have basically forgotten at this point. It's stuff I didn't even play on Nightmare in the first place. So that'll be fun. You can definitely feel the progression. I've never really been one to feel as though getting broken mechanics. Because I know there's been some points where people are like, oh, he's using high evasion, that makes it boring, there's no chance of dying, or blah blah, etc, etc. Honestly, to me, it's not really like that. What you have to me is, the fun part isn't, oh, might I die, might I try to get through this or something? It's taking a bunch of different options, developing strategies, broken or not. I'm not going to look for something that's broken, but if it ends up being particularly strong and I develop it in my own mind, it's not really any different from anything else. Sort of like cheesing that final boss, because there's... fuck's sake. I mean, that one was... That was a bit of a different one, because it felt like there's only one option. But if you have those options, and you can put together a strategy, and you can execute that strategy, that's a lot of fun for me, basically. The idea of having general strategy ideas of what you want to do going in, and then being able to react on the fly and do all that, that's a lot of fun. That's the part that I've always liked about the series. It gives you a lot of options to set up and think about what you want to do, and then it also gives you a lot of options to vary what you do and make a lot of decisions on the fly as you go throughout the battles. If I implemented a strategy where I just sat there and did one thing for 40 minutes, seeing what I just did in this last battle, that's much less fun. So, if I have to be adjusting constantly and stuff like that, that's better. There was a little bit of this in this last battle when I got to the point of the second phase when he started casting stuff, and it was I'm not really sure what to expect because he's not doing what he did last time. There's a little bit of that, but But in general, I like that. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, you should try to avoid things and etc. It is what it is. Ultimately, this is me sharing my experience with you guys, so it's not necessarily I'm gonna be making decisions specifically to make it more entertaining to watch. I'm never gonna do that, basically. I might make a little decision here and there, but how I play the game is never going to change in that regard. If you might remember, back in Cold Steel, I purposely chose not to use S-Craft specifically because they felt overpowered, and I was playing on normal, and it felt like it broke the game a bit too much. But as I progressed to the hardest difficulties, I've reduced my my hesitancy in order to use various tactics, simply because if the game's not going to be... If I'm going to play in the hardest difficulty, I'm not going to hold anything back tactically. The one exception to that is spamming items. Typically, stuff like using the Zerum capsules, and realistically, the only time I'm ever going to be doing anything like that is when I feel yeah, I just want to get through this battle. I don't even care if I beat it in a fair way at this point. Sort of like that last one where I was spamming the burst gauge a little bit in order to manipulate its turn order and such. But yeah, so that's my general opinion on it. If you have any questions and whatnot, I can always discuss that. So yeah, combat, I think it's good. It's an evolution. You can sort of see it moving into that. I do feel in the same way Zero had. It's probably the most strategically liberating that I felt in any of these games at this point. Mind you, it's hard to comment on Cold Steel stuff simply because at that point I was still at the point of basically learning stuff and developing my knowledge of how things worked. Even by the end of 2, realistically. And I guess we'll see in Cold Steel 3 how that does to evolve everything. It'll be interesting what options it gives. Story-wise, I thought it was real good, ultimately, so... I don't know what else to comment on, because I've been so just frustrated by this last battle for a while. It really just sort of kicks the wind out of your sails. The ending becomes a bit more... just as a result, because it's hard to enjoy it as much. But yeah, this has been awesome. I don't think the translation has been that big of a deal either. So, Cold Steel 3, I should be back to having good translations. Even if you guys don't think so, it'll be way better than this, so... I might do a little bit more, like I said, there's stuff in terms of going back. Wazi's in particular is supposed to have some interesting stuff on his backstory, which, we didn't really get much, or any of, outside of him being in the church. I might be interested in doing some of the others. I'm not going to do all of them. I'm not. But if I do that, it will be a bonus episode. I'll probably throw it like very shortly after this, whenever it ends up happening. So, I think I've rambled enough. You think so? I wonder what the longest I've rambled at the end of one of these has been. Probably a lot. I'll do my normal spoiler talk. I think at this point I've gone past the point of just like talking about specific elements. And I'm probably going to have more talking about my theory of everything and how that folds into everything. Oh, I never went and got the... I never got the last fragment either. Oh, I must have missed those. I imagine those are online or something somewhere. I'll probably just try to throw them into the spoiler talk itself or something of that nature. So, this has been Trails from Zero to Azure, a Crossbell duology in sort of English. It's been good. And for all of you that have come along this journey for all 7 games so far, thank you. If you're just here watching bits and pieces, maybe just watching these Crossbell ones to get an idea of what it is for Cold Steel 3 and whatnot, thank you as well. It's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see you again in whatever series, whether that's Cold Steel 3, as I will do that on release day. Maybe not release day, first episode on release day. But, yes, I'm also not doing the demo. I prefer to play the finished version. But, regardless of what that is, hopefully I'll see you again to join me on another journey. In Zemuria, in another game, wherever. Thank you all for coming along with me. And I'll see you next time. So until then, drive safely.